Hello everyone. The purpose of this tutorial is to walk you through how to make a presentation or a sales presentation in your business course. Uh, Feedback from many previous students who have gone on to college and university. The number one feedback I get is that learning how to make a proper presentation is one of the best skills that they learn. So in case you haven't had any training previously in any of your courses, I'm going to take you through how to structure a presentation. It's actually really easy, and once you start using this model, kind of like writing an essay, there's a structure to writing an essay. Once you use this presentation model, you can apply it to any topic that you have. So the topic doesn't matter. The structure is always there. When I create presentations, I always create the structure first, and then I worry about the content. So let's walk you through that. So I'm just in a Google Slides, nice and simple. You know how to use Google Slides. You can choose a theme. I don't really worry about the ins and outs of what my slideshow looks like. I start working through the shell of what I want to do, and then I worry about what it looks like later on. So let's say we're doing the catering competition in business leadership. All right, so we'll add some visuals and stuff later on. At this point, I just want to show you how I would build the slides, and then I'll do my research from there. So you have the option. I kind of like doing this. I know some teachers aren't too keen on this, but I like having an agenda item, letting my audience know what I'm going to be doing. So if I were doing the catering thing, I would do background on my company. Okay. All right, so I might say, here's what I'm going to talk about in my presentation. We're going to go a little bit on a background on my company. We want to go through 3 or 4 reasons why our company is the one that you should choose, the benefits of using us, and finally, a conclusion. We'll take any questions if you have any questions. Again, you can see I have a very ugly presentation. What I'm going to do now, actually, to make my life easier, is I'm going to animate this. There are several ways you can do this, but off the bat, I choose by paragraph, and then I'm going to see here. So when I show my slideshow, it's going to automatically animate for me. I like doing that personally, so I'm going to add that in, and then I'm just going to start copying this slide. I'm going to copy it a few times. And then this is how I'm going to structure my presentation. So the first part of my presentation says background, and then I'll use bullet points. Okay. All right, so use these bullets, 2 to 3 bullets, keywords only. And then maybe I'm going to build in a couple of background slides here so I don't have to have a small essay. And then when I go back, I've already copied my agenda. All right, so I might go why our company or something to the like. So reasons, and then I would do bullet point, okay, state reason 1. And then on a different slide, I'll do reason 2. And then on a different slide, I'll do reason 3. And then benefits of using our company. So provide some reasons why, or reinforce the benefits of using your company. And then finally, Okay, so what I've done here is, so in this case, it looks like I'm going to have 9 slides. I might have 12, I might have 15, I might have 8, it doesn't matter. But I've structured my presentation. So now I can say, this is going to be the order of my presentation. So I'm going to have my title. I'm going to tell my audience what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to provide some background on my company. I might use a couple of slides where I do the background. I'm going to state a reason, so why you should choose our company, 20 years of experience in the Quinte region, whatever. Provide some proof or some more reasons. And then I'm going to state my second reason, and then I'm going to state my third reason. I'm going to reinforce the benefits of working with me, and I'm going to have a conclusion. And that's my project. And every time you do a business presentation, I suggest you follow this. So title slide, agenda if you want to, provide some background on your topic, whatever your topic is, get into the detailed discussion, research, data, whatever it is, again, depending on your project. So after you've done some background and established yourself as an expert, you're going to provide all of your research, and then finally you're going to have an appropriate conclusion. And that's how you make a business presentation every single time. Now, in terms of a look of a presentation, I'll show you a couple really quick things you can do. If you want to change up the font and colors, you don't have to go to each individual slide. So you've chosen your theme, whatever theme you choose one that you like, it doesn't matter. All right, and obviously Google's going to automatically change your theme throughout. I kind of like this one because it's simple, but I also don't like it because it's simple. So I like to personalize it. So to personalize it, click on slide and go down to edit theme. It's going to take you to this master slide. You click on the top one and you can change the color of your title if you want. And it's going to automatically change all of your titles. If you want, you can move it up a bit. I tend to try to move mine up a bit. You can choose the font you want to use. You can choose your font size, and that's going to apply to everything. And then you can do the same for your body text. I suggest using a minimum size of 24 for all of your data. And you'll see when we go back to our show and then you just exit when you're happy with it, you'll see that it went ahead and it changed the color scheme for us automatically, so we don't have to do every single slide. And the final thing I like to say, when you're doing a presentation, you need to have visuals on every slide. That might be an image, or it might be a video, or it might be both. My suggestion is try to use about 50% of your slide as an image. So for the catering project, I might look up a catering image. All right, and I'll choose one that I think looks great. I don't know, let's say I really like this one. So it's gonna, whoops, all right, it pasted a nice big one for me. Often I'll see students kind of do this. Whoops, this flipped over. Students like make a really tiny picture and they'll put it here somewhere or something. I don't want that. I want half of your slides. I'm going to show you a really easy trick. Here, let's say I want to do half slide text to the left, and I can increase my font if I want to fill in some space. And then I want this picture to take up roughly 50% of my slide. I'm going to show you a little something I can do. So I blow my picture up. I actually make it almost the size of the entire slide. And then if you double click on your picture, you can actually crop it. You can go to the end here and crop your picture out. And then click away from it and then drag it over. And I could have actually had a little bit more, so I can make it a little larger. So it's kind of playing around with the picture a little bit. But there you go. So now I've done roughly half of my slide as a picture that applies to my project. And I would do that to all of my slides. So roughly 50% of your slide is going to be visual, 50% will be words, key points. Follow the structure every single time. I'm not going to put in pictures for the rest of the slides, but you get the point. And then maybe one last thing I might do is I might add a transition, which helps kind of make from slide to slide look good. So I've added transitions to all of my slides here, and I'm good to go. So when I look at my slideshow now, good picture, effective picture. And then here, maybe I would do like 50% of my picture would be at the bottom or something, or whatever I feel looks best. So that is how to structure a business presentation. So good luck with that, and good luck with the rest of your project. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. Cheers. Bye.